of the Ma community.
Again, it's a pleasure to have you with us here on the Friday Briefing, and thank you very much for trusting us to inform you tonight. I am Ashley Mazuri. Our sign language interpreter is Marisha Witi.
And I'm Jesse Rogers. Good evening. Tonight, we start this edition of the Friday Briefing right here in Nairobi, where crucial information is emerging following the now controversial death of Sergeant Kipyegon KENEI, who was an officer attached to Deputy President Dr. William Ruto's annex office at Harambee House, and who was found dead in his house yesterday.
Now that's right. Now questions are being asked on whether his death had anything to do with the mega military arms scandal, currently at the center of investigations. Our
crimes and investigative reporter Brian Obuya begins our bulletin tonight.
On Thursday, 8 p.m., inside this police Land Cruiser is the body of John Kipyegon KENEI. This will be the second time the body was leaving the scene. Police had taken the body to the city mortuary before George Kinoti ordered the body of the slain administration officer brought back for further investigations. Sergeant KENEI was at the Harambee House annex office the day players at the heart of the multi-billion military tender scam visited the office to strike and sign the alleged deal. Up until when he was being found dead on Thursday, the 33-year-old was only known to his family, friends, and workmates. He is now a subject of nationwide pressure, pushing for speedy investigations into his death, a death that is so complicated even for police to preliminarily describe as either suicide or murder. Even then, a number of questions continue to emerge about the death of the officer. Police may have recovered a cartridge from the scene, but in such a closely knitted, silent and gated estate, no one heard a gunshot, even with school children on mid-term break. There has not been recovery of a sound suppressor, commonly called a silencer, to reduce sound of gunfire. If the officer shot himself, what mechanism then did he use to stop neighbors from hearing the gunshots? There were 11 rounds of ammunition in the Jericho pistol allegedly used in the suicide or murder. 10 bullets were inside the magazine, but one was already in the chamber. Did the officer shoot himself dead, then cocked his pistol to load another bullet, or did the gun auto-load? An officer attached to the case has told our investigations desk that questions are also emerging on the minimal amount of blood at the scene of the incident, unlike cases where the body is in a pool of blood. Sergeant KENEI's door was open when eyewitnesses visited the scene after being alerted by a foul smell. KENEI was in his pajamas when his body was discovered. Did the 33-year-old put on pajamas to kill himself? Did KENEI open his door to shoot himself, or did his attackers leave it open? Police are also tasked with examining the handwriting of a note that was found inside KENEI's house, which alleges that his was a suicide mission. KENEI lived in what appeared to be a servant quarter inside this main house. Even with a metallic gate, occupants of the main house have told police they did not hear him or anyone else come in or leave. He was among 6 officers who were due to record a statement with the police about events at Harambee House office annex. Elsewhere in Chamasis village, Nakuru County, the family of the administration police officer is devastated with the news.
Sisemekane kwamba alijiua, huyo mtu si akujiua. Kuna mtu alitatiza mpaka akapitia situ kama hiyo. Wachunguze vizuri. Watatuambia vile walitangaza. Wachunguze zaidi.
The late KENEI has a week-old baby and a fiancée he was intending to wed this coming August. His death leaving many questions as to whether it was suicide or someone wanted him dead. The police officer was on duty at the Harambee House Annex office on the day when the